Israel is crediting its Iron Dome missile defense system with intercepting many of those rockets. By the way, that's right behind me, and that prevents strikes on major cities all across the country. Now, IDF spokesperson Libby Weiss gave me a tour of one of the Iron Dome sites earlier today. And again, we have another one right behind me. Take a look at this, though. We are at one of 9 operational Iron Domes, which is literally protecting the entire country of Israel. And joining us now is Lieutenant Libby Weiss, who, interestingly, is from Oregon, right?
Yes, yes.
So,
proud Oregonian.
How long have you been with the IDF?
Just about 3 years.
Okay. Now, 9 operational
Correct.
Iron Domes. When you pulled up, literally, we heard an explosion. It was a rocket being taken out of the sky.
Yes.
How often is this happening?
This is happening constantly. In the last 20-something days of this operation, nearing 30 days, these Iron Dome batteries have been incredibly active. They've intercepted more than 500 rockets, and more than 3,000 rockets have been launched from Gaza into Israel. So they are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
What's fascinating is the intricacy and how complicated it is, and how computer generated it is. For example, the entire system is all interconnected, correct? All
Correct.
9 Iron Domes that are operational. A rocket is fired. Walk us through that process where they decide if it's going to hit a heavily populated area or not.
Of course. So the system is able to calculate the trajectory of the incoming rocket, to calculate will it land in the heart of a civilian area in Ashkelon, where we're standing right now, in Tel Aviv, in Jerusalem, or will it land in an open area where no civilians or no important assets are at risk. If the calculation indicates that it will land in a civilian area, then it's intercepted. And this whole process is truly a matter of seconds. We unfortunately don't have a lot of time to intercept these rockets, and really it's a calculation that's made within seconds.
And it's sort of computer to computer talking amongst each dome, knowing which one should fire,
of course,
and where they anticipated it would land.
Yes, all of the systems are connected, connected with one another, and then of course there's also the human element, which is our soldiers that are sitting and really able to be part of the system.
What about the 15 seconds that we hear from the time that the alarms go off that you really have to get to a shelter? Is it literally 15 seconds?
It's literally 15 seconds. Unfortunately, for most Israelis that live here in the southern part of the country, this 15-second escape is really part of their daily routine. Everywhere they go, they search for a shelter. It's the first thing that they do. Bus stops here are all shelters as well, and playgrounds, there are shelters, play structures are shelters as well. This has become, unfortunately, part of the everyday routine of millions of Israelis that are in rocket fire.
So we're in Ashkelon right now, about, what, 3 miles from Gaza. As we were down at the Gaza border earlier, we were watching IDF troops and tanks come back from an operation. Daily occurrence, correct?
Daily occurrence.
And what is it, for those that, for example, there's all the political talk about, you know, whether or not this is the right thing to do. And I've noticed that a lot of people seem to say, well, we need a ceasefire. What if Israel doesn't take out the infrastructure of Hamas? What does that mean for Israel?
For us, I think the daily life here has been impacted to such an extent that I can't imagine anywhere else in the world people would be able to live this way and would not feel the need to defend themselves. The life here, life for millions of people, has truly become intolerable and unlivable. This is the summer vacation. Kids can't play outside. Families can't travel. For us, this is truly a matter of survival. One
thing that really had an impact on me was down close to Gaza, we saw a playground, multiple shelters surrounding the playground. So I guess the alarm goes off and the kids run into the shelter.
They run into the shelter.
That's what they grow up knowing.
Exactly. And for us, it makes it so clear that having to target Hamas, a terror organization, and to stop their ability and to really impact their ability to carry out terror, to us, is a very natural goal of this operation.
It seems that, you know, for all the talk of ceasefire, I don't know if many people have actually gone back and read Hamas's charter, which calls to obliterate Israel. Right?
Correct. Hamas is a terror organization. There is no question here. It's recognized as one by the United States, by the European Union. It is a terror organization, and it operates in such a way by targeting Israeli civilians and by using its own civilian population as well.
Yeah. All right. So you've been here 3 years. And how many in that period of time, even prior to this conflict, how many rockets on an annual basis are being fired into Israel?
It's constant. It's truly a constant occurrence. It becomes to the point where we get used to it, and we start to feel it's almost a normal part of life, and it shouldn't be. It really shouldn't be for anyone.
Right, Lieutenant Libby Weiss, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And coming up next, right here on Hannity.
Our people in Israel are being attacked every day, are being threatened in something that I believe that we are the only country in the world that has to face such a threat, such as the people that are coming out of a tunnel.
I spoke with more IDF troops who are in charge of protecting a kibbutz and patrolling the Gaza border. That's coming up next as we continue Hannity on the ground in Israel. Much more to come straight ahead.